I feel great. I feel elated. Nerves a little bit on edge, but I'm good. It all began when I got a certified letter in the mail June 30th. It was on paper that was like a party type thing. And so it was like a message not to have any kind of, nothing that's threatening, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm looking for my birth mother. And when I got to that part, which is the first sentence, I said, okay. And then reading on, it said, my name is Joyce Cousin.
Wanted to know who my biological mom was, and we definitely was on a hunt. And it was hard. I got my non-identifying information through the adoption agency where I was from. It gave me some information, but not enough. I started back in probably about 1993 with the information, and it just came recently that my youngest daughter, Rolanda, she did her DNA, and she didn't do her DNA to find my biological mom. She did her DNA to figure out, her background.
I found out that my mom was adopted when I was about 11, 12 years old. I was in 6th grade. I would go on forums and I would sign up for them. When I found that my mom was adopted, I would just sign up for adoption.com and see if I could find her that way. And this is me, like 12 years old. I didn't even know what I was doing. And I would just say, hey, I'm looking for, somebody who had a baby in 1969, April 11th. And that was really the beginning of it. I always wanted to do my ancestry DNA. I just didn't know when I was gonna do it. I got the DNA test and it linked me to a cousin that came up as my 3rd cousin on the list. And I kept contacting them. They didn't get back to me until like 3 months later. They finally got back to me. And I really believe it was just God that brought us together, because they were like, we found her. And I'm like, there's no way that they found her. Like, there's no way after all these years that they found her, but they finally found her. And today, I never thought this day would come, but I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that we're here today and we're gonna meet her.
Once we, got our name, the Cook family, social media, we went on and we saw cook down the line until we was able to contact a few. It's a touchy situation, so nobody really wanted to give any information unless they checked with someone else to see if it was okay. So that's basically where we are today, and I'm very happy and thankful that I'm gonna have a chance to meet my mom today.
I had spoken to the Lord, to God, and I had said to him, Lord, my cousins, all of them have children, grandchildren. I have friends that have grandchildren. And not knowing, I spoke it into the air, I spoke it into the atmosphere to him. And I didn't know that he was listening that close. Because it was maybe about a month or two before I talked like that to God. I said, where's my inheritance? I gotta have an inheritance. It's just me at this point. It's bringing the 2nd and the 3rd generation of this family together.
I study African American Studies. I'm currently doing my doctorate, or working on my doctorate at Temple. And so learning my history or learning where I came from was imperative for me to know where I was going or where I'm going to go in the future. So 11 years ago, around 2006, as a freshman, I would just travel to New York, but every time stop at the library to look at their genealogical records. And so that was tough to go every time and just only have a birth certificate number because again, we didn't have, we had non-identifying information, so we didn't have any names, and the book was like, it was by alphabetical order, so you had to go through literally like thousands and thousands of names. Like I remember going in 2006 or 7, and the book is huge, and you like page by page and thinking you got it, and you're like, I think this is it, that's not it, I think it's it, it's not it. So I just remember just thinking like, I trust that we're going to find her, but I don't know when we're gonna find her, and I don't know what I'm gonna do when we find her. After talking to my sister that she was able to locate someone that might possibly be our grandmother, we just started just going on this hunt to figure out where we can find her, and if we've ever crossed paths with her before. I'm just excited that, you know, today I get to meet her, and I just am just grateful for her decision, which really leads to us being here today, getting a chance to meet her.
I don't want to be a party pooper, but you don't have to try to keep up with them. I'm camera shy, but I didn't do too much research, but I'm really excited to meet my grandmother.
To tell you the truth, when I signed papers and whatnot, I didn't say I don't want her. I asked the Lord, you take her, you bless her, give her what I can't at this point.
The journey's been rough, you know, growing up as a kid, and everybody on the block, you know, knows basically that you're adopted, and you try to defend yourself. And that's how I grew up. And basically it turned me into a beast, because I wasn't taking crap from anybody, you know, because that is a touchy situation. I'm happy, you know, and I'm grateful that I'm able to at least meet her, let her know that, you know, I'm here, I'm not a secret. That's how I felt, that I was a secret. And I just hope everybody, you know, accepts me, you know, and my children for, you know, who we are.
Maybe about another 45 minutes countdown. And I'm trusting and believing God that y'all got tissues and whatnot.
We got you covered, yeah.
Oh, goodness. All I know is I'm ready. I'm ready.
Is that the code right there?
Yeah, that's the code.
I'm gonna ring the bell.
I'm hiding behind you.
This is the
That's
godson.
Thomas, yeah. How are you? Nice to meet you.
I want to just like not be rude, but can I just go right over there?
That's
Go
right.
right there. Go right there. Hello. How are you?
How are you? What's your name?
Okay.
How are you?
It's all right.
I'm Bernice.
My son, Rob.
Grandma.
Nice to meet you.
Brother.
This is Rolanda. Nice to meet you.
Guys, you part of me.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
I understand on the flip side. On the flip side, I understand. This is Octavia. This is my oldest. Hey, Octavia, it's okay. I'm just so happy.
You found me.
Oh, we've been looking for you. We're so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Well, it's God's doings. Because I didn't know how to look. I didn't think I had to look. I didn't know that you could look. So He's given me family again. Y'all sit down. You hungry?
Yeah, man, we all crybabies like
Oh, so
Yeah, they cry babies. They cry babies.
Yeah, we cry babies.
This is for you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can give hugs now.
Yeah.
I can give extra hugs. How you
I'm
doing?
your cousin Dennis.
How you doing, Dennis? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. Mine. 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 How sweet is that? Yes. I never knew God would do this. I never knew that I could ask for him and he would give it. I didn't know. I'm not a person of words. When they see me crying, they know that my heart is filled up, and it's filled up. It's filled up. I've been crying all week. Been crying really since June 30th when I got the letter.
We met Rolando.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Rolando is my messenger brother. We're not talking on messenger.
All right.
Yeah.
So gonna teach me how to do this, right?
Yep.
Phone contacts.
You do pretty good.
I think you do a good job. You do a real good. I can't even believe that. I'm like, I'm texting my mom.
Oh, wow.
That's something.
You guys see your mom's face right there?
Yeah.
I mean, if they are twins, I don't know what.
See that? Yeah, you see that?
Yeah. What? Same face.
This is a blessing to see.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a blessing to see.
It's time to see what God gave me, what I did. What I did. And I didn't. I had to talk to you. We have to go in the other room and talk. Wash your hands. Go into the kitchen. Wash your mouth.
That's a grandma. That's a grandma. That's a grandma move. Wash your hands.
This thing happened so fast, and for 48 years, I guess he was waiting for me to ask him a hard thing.